Yes, welcome. During my first month, my coach kept repeating to me, "Teezy, be a professional. We are professionals. Come on, act like a professional." And he kept hammering it into me. And yeah, well, first I was a little bit annoyed by it, but I'm in week 5 of the Coaching for Profits now, and I found out the truth, and that is this. If you want to be a professional poker player, you need to be a professional. I quote myself there. Well, yeah, it's that simple. This sounds very logic, of course, but doing so isn't that easy. That's also why I made this movie, to find out more about being a professional. And to be clear, being a professional is way different than acting like a professional. And at the moment I still feel a little bit that I'm still acting like a professional, but I'm getting better at it. So I googled a little bit about the definitions. Yeah, I like the lowest one. The word professional implies that you are an expert. So I selected a few points about being a professional. Of course, there are lots of aspects to being a professional, but I like these 4. So first, becoming an expert in the field. Yeah, call it work ethics or dedication, but a professional will become an expert in the field. Become an expert in the skills and tools necessary to do your job. Always perform to the best of your abilities and keep your knowledge up to date. So for poker, it means having a good computer and environment, the best software, and just find out stuff to make your job easier. Always work on your poker strategy, analyzing your game. Always find ways to increase your edge and stay on top of the game. And also be ready for your poker session, do a good warm-up. It's all part of becoming a professional. Planning and time management. Well, as a poker pro, you have a lot of freedom, and professionals don't waste time. We are expected to manage our time and work habits, so we shouldn't abuse this privilege. If you skip an hour today, work an extra hour tomorrow. So don't be lazy, set up a good structure and keep it that way. Be a gentleman. Okay, well, professionals are here to give the amateur poker players a good time. So abusing the chat, for example, I see a lot of people abusing the chat, like calling names because they are unlucky, they get a bad beat or something. Well, but in fact, the worst thing you can do is abusing this chat, because you want to give amateurs the best possible experience so they will come back. So always be a gentleman. I think this is very important, not only in poker, but also in life. Have high ethical and moral standards. Be honest and fair in all of your dealings with others. Communication skills. Well, I can definitely improve this part. I'm not very good at verbal communication. That's also why this video blog helps me a lot. But the point I want to make, whether verbal or written, professionals communicate clear and accurate. That were just a few points I want to mention. So don't be lazy and be a professional. Start working on it today. That includes me, myself. And that leaves me with the last quote. A professional is someone who can do his best work when he doesn't feel like it. So when you accomplish that, in my opinion, you are the true professional. Thanks for watching.